Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of my 10K challenge. I actually recorded another video on how I photo and store shoes and everything like that for eBay, but then before I uploaded it, I remembered that it was Monday, and so here is my weekly sales update. So this is over the last week from the 15th through the 22nd. I just picked out, I don't know, 10 or 15 items to show you guys. So let's check them out. This first one was a men's, I don't even think it was vintage, just a men's starter. Pullover Michigan Wolverines, windbreaker. Starter is a brand I like to pick up sometimes, especially with this. This is kind of popular with today's trends. You got like the quarter zip on the waist, just fairly clean. I'm a little bit pickier with the sports windbreakers that I pick up. Typically brands like Starter, Nike, Champion, Adidas, stuff like that. And either vintage or like new and nicer. For a while I was just picking up a lot of sports stuff, and it doesn't just all sell, so you might want to take some time and check it out. Next up, we have women's Echo blue lace-up loafers. I sold a pair like this in gray, and then I also have, I think, the same pair in a larger size, and I took an offer on these for $40, I believe. So, you can see these were really clean. Echo's a good brand. Sometimes I have it and it sells right away, and other times it sits for a while, but it always seems to sell. Okay, now next up we have a men's Majestic full zip Detroit Tigers. Now right here you see it says $27.99. This is because I had two in stock. The one that actually sold for $34.99 before I was running this sale, so that was cool. Columbia PFG, I think it stands for Pro Fishing Gear. This is an omni-shade vented button-up shirt, and this one sold for $22.99. Columbia typically I pick up anyways, but PFG definitely sells better, especially this time of year. I think this day sourcing I picked up 3 button-up shirts, and they actually have PFG polos also, so we'll see how those do. They're still sitting in my store. This is a pair of the women's Asics Gel Enhance Ultra 3.0s. My wife used to sell shoes in a sporting goods store, and she told me like an easy way to pick out the nicer Asics is if they actually have like the gel over here in the back. I don't know if you can see it, like right around here, if they actually have those gel pouches or whatever. Now this pair didn't. It has like, let's see if you can see, like fake. This is just, that's not gel. This is just like a different color. So I almost didn't pick these up because I figured they were just cheaper. But it was a unique colorway. It's this kind of blue with, you know, the tie-dye. And they actually sold for $25 the same day I listed them. Not quite as well as this pair. Now this is the Mizuno Wave Prophecies, the original. And I think now they're on model 3 or 4. So depending on which model it is and the condition, the comps were all over the place, but as you can see, it was a really, you know, unique looking pair. They have a kind of this weird sole with the cutout. I don't even know how to describe it. But these actually sold for $40 the same day I listed them. So if you ever see, it's a really unique silhouette. I didn't take a good silhouette photo, but you can see that it kind of like goes wavy, and it's got these holes in the sole. So 40 bucks, same day. I picked those up for $3.99. This is an jacket. This is probably like one of 2 or 3 sports coats that I've ever sold. I haven't been that lucky, and this was actually just a Stafford, but I picked it up because it had suede elbow patches, and I think that's cool, and it was tweed. So I don't think I spent more than 3 or 4 bucks on it. It sat for a while, but it went for 20. Next up is a pair of vintage Champion mesh shorts. Very simple, very plain. Shipped first class for a couple bucks. I paid a couple bucks for them, but they actually went for $19.99. I know that Champion is kind of making a comeback, but old Champion is the cool stuff. Now we have a Polo Sport, Ralph Lauren Polo shirt. I guess it was just the way I was looking at my monitor. Bright green with the flag, Polo Sport flag on the chest. Good shape. Went for $24.99 within a couple days. Polo Sport definitely does better than Ralph Lauren Polo or Polo jeans, so keep that in mind if you're outsourcing. This is a pair of running shoes. They're called Ultras, and they're super ugly, but they're really good for your feet. They have a 0 heel-to-toe drop, which a lot of people look for. I know that I like 0 drop shoes. And they also have a wide toe box. So it's kind of like an ugly shoe, but it's really good for you, and they're really comfortable. And these had some wear too on the sole, a little bit on the heel. And I think I took an offer for $24.99. They fit in a padded flat rate though, so it wasn't too much to ship. This is actually probably number 2 out of 2 sports jackets that I've ever sold. And it was like a silk linen blend, and it was a women's 3-button jacket that sat forever, but it did sell for, I think I took an offer of $24.99. And then the last item for tonight was a sale I woke up to this morning. One of my best sales to date. That vintage Tommy Hilfiger or Tommy jeans windbreaker that was on, I want to say it was in a haul video. If it wasn't, I planned on putting it on a haul video. But I had this for maybe a month, somewhere around a month. And this morning it sold for full asking price of $99.95. I picked this up for $3 at a church yard sale. So that was a nice thing to wake up to. So that's it for my sales update this week. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I will be putting up a video on how I photo and store shoes. So you guys have a good night, and I hope you guys have a good week too. I will talk to you soon.